Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Trailer, there's a mo, it's a piece. No, don't be boom boom boom. Bound to break and get your beat. No, don't be boom boom boom. We got to get on the ground. No, don't be boom boom boom. 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 It's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup, it's a setup. There's an oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be setup. Trailer, there's a mo, it's a piece. No, don't be boom boom boom. Bound to break and get your beat. No, don't be boom boom boom. We got to get on the ground. No, don't be boom boom boom. Oh, it's a setup, it's a setup. No, don't be boom boom boom. Trailer, there's a mo, it's a piece. No, don't be boom boom boom. Bound to break and get your beat. No, don't be boom boom boom. We got to get on the ground. No, don't be boom boom boom. Setup, setup.
Shut the fuck up! Fucker! Move!
home, we need you to lock in here today and lock in a way that makes sense. We are 275 days away until the biggest disaster in all of video games releases. 275 days until you can play Grand Theft Auto 6. We got Mike Bobo in here kicking things off, setting the mood, the vibe, the tone, and the atmosphere. This is World Class, the Moschino Comfy live show in all of video. No one is on this level that I could tell you. And Mike Bobo recognizes that, and as such, he supports it, and we love to see that. Mike Bobo's coming through. As such, we're getting the lasers out. Mike Bobo, popping the cherry, setting the mood, the vibe, the tone, and the atmosphere. Before the broadcast began, Mike Bobo coming through with the $5 super chat, and he says GTA 6 is going to be a reckoning for so many if only they listen. Look at this right here. Cool Friend is coming through. Cool Friend is in the building, and now he's coming through with a $10 super chat to really keep things afloat in here.
Migrant edition of GTA 666 on day one, and I'm gonna slurp that MK Ultra slop up in 60 frames. Say the fake gamers. Gaming has never been more demonic and woke. It's over.
That's what we're talking about. It's what we love to see. Cool Friend is in the building, and Cool Friend is coming through hard and strong as we kick this broadcast off. 275 days until Grand Theft Auto 6 is in the store shelves. As Cool Friend comes through with the $10 super chat, Mike Bobo popping the cherry, setting the mood, the vibe, the tone of the atmosphere, and paving the way for Cool Friend to come through, and in a way that makes sense with that hype. It's what we love to see. But getting back to what Mike Bobo said GTA 6 is going to be a reckoning for so many if only they listened. Michael, I posted the NBA 2K video and the Battlefield 6 NBA 2K video. I know they are furious. Cope harder, soy boys. Yeah. Well, hopefully it gets pushed out to the Battlefield 6 fans because they will not tolerate that with that fact. And it's just a fact, I know. It's not an opinion. I mean, NBA 2K26 is selling better than Battlefield 6 right now, and you know, that's a shame. I mean, it's a terrible shame because really, honestly, NBA 2K26 doesn't have a demo. Sure, it's a basketball game. It's a yearly basketball game, so not much is going to change. But Battlefield 6 has had 2 betas, and they were very hype. And for NBA 2K26 to outsell Battlefield 6, it just shows that the hype is not there for Battlefield 6. And, in fact, a lot of it is fabricated by a bunch of these professional sellouts that went to this event, and they said, we're going to say positive things about your game. I mean, we watched that event together. You know, all those fake streamers went in that room together, and they said it was the best thing since sliced bread. So that's where the fabricated hype comes from. And I'm not saying that there's not genuine hype surrounding Battlefield 6. I'm sure there is some of that. But, you know, it's an internet darling game. And, you know, the pre-order numbers on the PlayStation Store just prove that. I mean, more people want to play a fucking basketball game with LeBron James than they do Battlefield 6. At least that's where it currently stands. So Mike Bobo coming through, popping the cherry, setting the mood, the vibe, the tone, and the atmosphere. And we got Cool Friend following it up with a $10 super chat, and he says right here, he says, I'm going to buy the ultimate, he's going to buy the ultimate edition of GTA 666 on day one. I'm going to slurp that slomp in 60 frames. Say the fake gamers, gaming has never been more demonic and woke. It's over. And, it is certainly in the shitter, I'll tell you that. Gaming is certainly in the shitter, and it's a sad situation on where these games have fallen. And it is a nostalgia thing, but it's also not, if that makes any sense. I mean, you take a look at Resident Evil 4, right? Okay, I need you to listen. Come closer. I need you to listen. Take a look at Resident Evil 4 on the GameCube. What was it, 50, 60 bucks back then? That's a big game, right? Especially for the GameCube era, PS2 era, Xbox era. That's a great game, okay? It's a great game. Resident Evil 4, the OG. Great game. You can replay it, and it's great content. I mean, it really is. Entertaining content, well-produced. You know, you might dislike Resident Evil 4 and say it's a fake Resident Evil game, but I'm not here to discuss that. I'm just saying Resident Evil 4 is an action-packed thrill ride, and it's a fantastic experience. And they've ruined that with the remake that came out a couple of years ago. Internet couldn't handle it, you know. So much so that Chromecast had to come out of the woodwork to show you the reality of the situation. You still couldn't handle it. And, well, it's a sad situation on where gaming has fallen. It has hit rock bottom. It has hit the bottom of the ocean floor. And we're hoping that somehow, some way, maybe GTA 6 can resurrect the sunken ship, because that's where gaming's at right now. And you could say, you know, the narrative in here is that World Class is a fake gamer, World Class hates every game, World Class this, World Class that, and it's just like rent-free. That's really what the situation is. But firstly, we're not a fake gamer. We played Doom, the Dark Ages on hard mode, and fake gamers wouldn't be able to accomplish that, believe me. And we don't hate every game. We're just very selective on what we like to spend our time and money with. I can give you top 10 games if I really had to think about them. I could tell you one game on the top 10 game list, and you're not going to agree. And it's the Beatles Rock Band, okay? And I'm not being sarcastic. Now, you might not like the Beatles, but that's okay, because the game's not for you, okay? So I'm going to say the Beatles Rock Band is in the top 10 best video games of all time. There's one right there for you. Now, you Zoomers went around for 2009 Beatles era, right? Okay? So you don't know what I'm talking about. But, I mean, you missed out on the Guitar Hero stuff. You missed out on the Rock Band stuff. Great times. Okay? Great times. Everyone came together. It was a big social game. And people would play guitar, drums, microphone. Fantastic experience. And they just probably won't be able to recapture that. I mean, it's almost been about 15 years since that was a fad. So maybe, just maybe, they'll bring it back. I think they are actually working on a new Guitar Hero game. So maybe, just maybe, it'll come back for this all new generation of gamers. I think they might be able to make it work. But gaming has definitely fallen off a cliff, and it is so sad when NBA 2K26 is outperforming Battlefield 6. And that just proves that Battlefield 6 is not only an internet darling game, but it's for those losers that sit all day on the computer and play games on the computer. I mean, you know, was the computer ever meant for video games? When did NVIDIA start? 1999? You know, there was obviously games before that, but there wasn't a dedicated GPU, I don't believe, right? I mean, I could be wrong. Were video games ever meant for video? I mean, were computers ever meant for video games? Starting to think not. Because, I mean, when you look at Steam and you see the #1 played game, it's Counter-Strike. No. That's a red flag for me. If you're sitting around all day in 2025 and you're playing Counter-Strike, you're a loser. Okay?
What you doing up there?
I mean, it's as simple as that.
At Blur
Look at this right
underscore
here.
super chat.
Blur's coming through with the 5.
Sony released the OG RE2 on PlayStation Store last week. The PS1 version. But the ungrateful incels are mad cause Terry's no trophies.
Oh, Lord. Can you imagine playing games for fake trophies? That's mental illness. You have to be, I mean, honestly, when you really break it down, and the Xbox 360 unfortunately started this shit with achievements. You had your gamer card and you could show off and brag about how much of a loser you are. But, I mean, honestly, if you're playing video games and you need some sort of virtual pat on the back, you're a loser. Shouldn't be playing games for achievements or virtual trophies. That's cringe. I mean, it really is. It's fake gamer material. Because some people want to play bad games just so they can collect all the trophies and platinum the game. What does that even mean? You know what I mean? It's unbelievable. Back in the day, it was high score, and that's how you had the bragging rights, right? Now, these days, they give you these fake trophies that amount to nothing. They don't even send you a physical one in the mail. It's like maybe if you had a certain gamer score, like 1 million gamer score on Xbox, they'd send you a real fucking trophy in the mail. Well, then maybe that would be something to work for, but you get nothing except a virtual trophy that shows how much of a loser you are. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And if you really have to have that when you're playing video, then you're a fake gamer. Blur coming through with the $5 super chat. I think we just got the lasers out, didn't we? He says Sony released the original Resident Evil 2 on the PlayStation Store last week, the PlayStation 1 version. Well, the ungrateful incels are mad because there's no trophies. Well, they're fake gamers. They couldn't handle that game anyway. Go play the remake because they love that more anyway. They sit there and they say the remake is better than the OG, and we've already shown why that's not the case. Those new Resident Evil games are abysmal. I prefer 7, Village, and RE9 over the abysmal remakes. Because the remakes, you're taking the source material, which, you know, you have to you have to dive into that in a way that makes sense. These all new editions of Resident Evil, you can do whatever you want with it, right? They're not locked to the source material, you know. So we're glad that they're done with the remakes for now, although they've said that Code Veronica might be on the horizon. And RE5, you know, if they can figure that out, RE5, good luck. So we got the three amigos in the building here today. We need you guys to lock in. We're 275 days until Grand Theft Auto 6, and that's not a lot of time. I mean, that's really not that long. Because from Trailer 1 to Trailer 2, we waited over 400 days. So the wait from Trailer 1 to Trailer 2 was over 400 days. We're down to just 275 now, and by the end of this year, Rockstar should have an update on this game. Not that we really want to see one. I mean, this is going to be a total disaster. A woke, desanitized disappointment. We got Mike Bobo in here, Papa the Cherry, setting the mood, the vibe, the tone of the atmosphere with the $5 super chat. We got Cool Friend in the building coming through with the highest super chat of the broadcast so far. And we got Blur in the building as well, following it up nicely with a 5. So the three amigos have assembled here today. Going to go ahead and get the balloons out for the three amigos. Confetti right there. Mike Bobo, Cool Friend, and Blur coming through and supporting the broadcast as we're 275 days away until Grand Theft Auto 6. I need you guys to lock in. This is the biggest video game of our lifetime. It is not hyperbole, if that's the word. We're not over-exaggerating. This is truly the biggest video game in our lifetime. And if you can't understand that, even if you hate Grand Theft Auto and have no interest in it whatsoever, it is still the biggest video game of our lifetime, okay? There's not going to be a bigger video game, and this is, in a lot of ways, the end of an era. If you're a boomer, anyway. If you're just getting started with video games, then it's a different story. But if you grew up with PlayStation 2 and, you know, all those consoles going forward, PS1, and, you know, everything in between, it really is the end of an era in 275 days, as this will be the last Grand Theft Auto game that's heavily made without AI, for better or worse. And if the game is on disc, Grand Theft Auto 6, if the game is on disc, it will be the last Grand Theft Auto 6 that's on the disc. Guys, we are down on viewers here today. We should have over 300 viewers here. It's a Sunday night showdown. World Class is the best in the world at what he does. We got millions and millions of views. And for some reason, people can't be bothered to click on the content. Unbelievable. 275 days until the biggest woke disaster emerges. Fake fans aren't showing up today, are they? They got banned last night. We love the ban and block button. It's fantastic. And here we go, folks. 275 days until Grand Theft Auto 6. We're going to continue to dissect this here. And if we look at the cover art, kind of tells you everything you need to know. I mean, can you imagine? Imagine playing Grand Theft Auto 4, right? Imagine playing Grand Theft Auto 4. And if Doc Brown came with a DeLorean and said, hey, look, this is Grand Theft Auto 6. You would look at this and you would be perplexed. And you would say, what in the fuck is this? I mean, honestly, you really would. Now, you know, these days, a lot of these people, especially in my little chat room here and, you know, the little circle that we built over here, a lot of these people are kind of woke. They might not admit it, but they very are so woke. And they probably did vote for Bernie Sanders in 2016 or Hillary Clinton. And, you know, you do you, that's fine. But, you know, a lot of these people need to just drop the act and come out of the closet. Because this is a game that is woke. You know, I mean, it's just straight up woke. And if you can't see that, well, then I don't know what to tell you. You might not want to see it, but I think you actually do. The game is woke, period, end of story. Okay? You can agree with it or disagree with it. That doesn't change the fact that this game, yes, does have woke themes. Okay? I'm not going to get into what it is, okay? But the game has woke themes. You can agree with it or you can disagree with it, but at the end of the day, Grand Theft Auto 6 has woke themes. It's as clear as day to me. I've seen 2 trailers. I've seen 50-plus screenshots. It's woke, okay? So Don't act like it's going to be a massive surprise in 275 days when you're able to go into the game, if it doesn't get delayed, and you're able to explore Vice City, and you start to see the cracks. The cracks start to emerge. Don't act surprised because I told you 275 days ago that the game was woke. It is not going to be a surprise that this game is going to be filtered and riddled with woke themes. There was a rumor that they scrapped what Dan Houser, co-founder of Rockstar Games, okay? They scrapped what Dan Houser had in store because it was too dark. And if that's true, tells you everything you need to know. So they wanted to go a little bit more lighthearted here. And they wanted to take what Dan Houser seemingly did and just throw it out the trash. The Rockstar that you know and love is no longer the same company. And for some reason, it doesn't click in your head. And I wish it did. Because you're going to have to wait and see. It's one of those things that you just have to wait and see. Oh, Michael, it's got the Rockstar Games logo on the box. I love Rockstar. Okay, well, look. It's a different company in 2025. And if you don't believe me, you can look at the credits of the games and then see if those people are still at Rockstar, and most of them aren't. Not the key players. And if you don't think that that's going to have an impact on this woke sanitized slop, I don't know what to tell you. You might very well be a fake gamer. But you don't care because you voted for Bernie Sanders. You want the woke themes in this. You know, you want it to be super progressive, and you want it to be, you know, Lucia didn't vote for Trump. That's going to be the storyline in this game. Lucia and Jason didn't vote for Trump. I mean, I already know the storyline in this game. That's basically what it's going to be without them saying that. I mean, it's not hard to figure out. Levi's in the building coming through. Look at this right here. The longest subscriber.
GTA 6 is infested with DI and woke themes.
It is.
I'd rather play the Halloween game TBH.
Absolutely. Look at this right here. Levi is coming through, and he's coming through hard and strong. The longest subscriber of the live broadcast. Levi is in the building, and he's plowing through hard and strong with a $5 super chat. It's what we love to see. Levi is in the building and plowing through in a way that makes sense. Let's go ahead instead. I'm going to get the fireworks out for Levi. Levi plowing through and just coming through in a way that makes sense with a $5 super chat. The longest subscriber of the live broadcast right here, Levi. And still hanging with world class in 2025. Just shows that loyalty and that sincerity. It's what we love to see. Appreciate that long-time support. Levi, longest subscriber of the live viewing audience. You love to see it. Levi's in the building. Let's get the fireworks out.
What you doing up there?
At Slimer's 664
We got
super chatted
Slimer in the building.
$4.99. Rockstar isn't the same. Most if not all of the nostalgic game companies aren't. Woke pandering slop. Shut it down. Bernie Sanders 2028.
Oh. I don't know what that ending part meant, but you know, we got Slimer in the building coming through with a $5 super chat. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or what, but that's okay. Because when the game comes out in 275 days, you'll be joining the woke bandwagon because you'll need some clicks, just like everyone else. Because this game right now doesn't produce clicks. That's why no one's talking about it. The only people that are talking about it, there's maybe 4 people that I know of anyway that are talking about this pretty consistently on YouTube, and they don't bring in big numbers. This game doesn't garner big numbers right now because it's 275 days away. But as soon as it drops, you're going to see the biggest numbers of all time. So, but we have a lot of fake and insincere grifters and fake gamers and losers, really. That only jump on things that are topical and convenient for them to talk about when they want to talk about it. And we've been with this game ever since Trailer 1 and even before that. So, and it's been a long fucking road with this game. I mean, it's just getting tiring at this point. But we're 275 days away, and that's not long at all. That's really not that far away because, again, the Trailer 1 to Trailer 2 wait was 400-plus days, and that was hell. Okay, we didn't even know if the game was what was going on with the game. Is it in developmental hell? Could very well be still at this stage. But it is going to be a total disaster, that I could tell you. As we come back over here. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, with the way things are right now, unless things really pick up as we get closer to May 26, 2026, the likelihood of streaming this game day one is really just a big question mark. Because I'm not doing it for 200 viewers. I would rather just play this off the air and, have that rock star moment. Because they don't put out games frequently, so it's like, well, this is a big one, right? This is bigger than any other video game. And it's not disposable slop. It might be woke. And it might be a disappointment, a huge one. Could be the biggest disaster in all of video. But it's not disposable, I wouldn't think. So with that said, we want to maybe have our moment with this game and not worrying about making content for it. I think that would be enjoyable. And that's what we did for Red Dead Redemption 2, and that's what we did for Grand Theft Auto 5. And, Red Dead Redemption 2, it took a long time for us to finish that game. It took so long because the game's so damn long that we actually got spoiled before we finished the game. And the missions get so repetitive that we had to start skipping them. And we're certainly hoping that the mission variety here in Grand Theft Auto 6 is a whole new ballgame. We would love that because the shooting gallery stuff is getting really repetitive and really old. And I just don't think that that's going to have the longevity that it needs if every mission is the exact same thing as it has been in previous GTA games. I don't think that that's going to cut it. I think you have to come out of the woodwork and you have to come out really hard and really strong, especially to advertise essentially the online, because that's where they're going to make their billions of dollars. And you have to come out with a very strong campaign that is a lasting campaign with memorable characters. Now, unfortunately, the characters look not memorable at all. So I think they might have failed in that regard. Obviously, it really comes down to performances. But if we're just strictly talking about the characters and the side characters that they have, it's pretty generic as it stands. So there we go. Grand Theft Auto 6 coming May 26, 2026. That is 275 days away from this broadcast. PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series S. No Nintendo Switch 2 or PC, which is great. So here we go. Vice City, USA. We're going to recap here because you guys probably haven't looked at this website since about 2 months ago. Vice City, USA. Jason and Lucia. I need you guys to lock in here, okay? Hit the like button. Share the broadcast. Need you to settle down, okay? Get the popcorn out. Share the broadcast on 4channel, Twitter, Reddit, wherever they talk about video games, the fake gamers, wherever they congregate to talk about video games. So here we go, Vice City, USA. Now, like I said, if you do share the stream, you might get banned. So I'm just letting you know. I'm not saying you have to, but just know that you'll probably get banned. So make sure you have a throwaway count. Vice City, USA, Jason and Lucia have always known the deck is stacked against them. But when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of Lenota, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out alive. I mean, really, honestly, that's the synopsis of Grand Theft Auto 6. And when you ask yourself, is that good enough? For the 13-year wait, I mean, it sounds really generic. We can go to ChatGPT right now, and we can say, hey, can you rewrite this and make it more interesting? You know what I mean? We really could. And I think at this point, the AI, by the time these games come out, we might be able to play fucking Grand Theft Auto 6 in the AI. I mean, honestly, with the way this shit's going, in 275 days, the AI is going to be better. It's not going to be worse. And, there might be new models out there that have better memory, and we might be able to fucking create GTA 6 by then before this fucking thing actually comes out. And now it's a race against AI. See, these game devs are so woke and so soft, they don't believe in crunch anymore, but now they, in my opinion, have to believe in crunch more so than ever before because now it's a race against AI. If it's going to take 5 years for this game to come out, and I'm not saying this game specifically, I'm just saying a game in general. If they announce a game today and they say, hey, look, we're not releasing it until, whenever, now you're up against AI. AI is going to recreate these games before these games actually come out. It's a crazy situation, but I mean, that's really where we're at. Very close. Within the next 2.5 years, I would say, where you can get something crazy, where you could just put a prompt in and you're in a 3D world and you can walk around and it actually memorizes, the landscape. It's unbelievable. So here we go. The main characters of the game, folks. We need you to lock in here. Vice City. Grand Theft Auto 6. 275 days. We need you to start locking in here. Old Time Gaming is coming through with a $2 super chat, and he says, AI is woke. It can suck. Okay. Well, you can train it to not be woke, I guess. I don't know. Nonetheless, Old Time Gaming is in the building and coming through with a $2 super chat. We need you guys to start locking in here and locking in a way that makes sense. Is this screenshot, I'm going to ask you this right here, right now. Is this screenshot woke? We're going to do a poll. Okay, we're going to do a poll. Make this real easy. Is this screenshot woke? We're 275 days until GTA 6 releases, and I need you guys to be honest in this poll. It is anonymous. Is what you're seeing woke? Right here, this screenshot right here. Is this woke? Let's go ahead and test the audience here and see what they feel and think. 275 days until this releases. You're not going to be able to find a PlayStation 5 Pro in 275 days. And I just looked at the PlayStation 5 Pro price, and for some reason it's not gone up yet. At least at Walmart, it says $699. It should be $750, I believe, $749. But it's still at $699. So the price at Walmart hasn't gone up. I don't know what's going on there, but I guess the price ain't going up. I don't know what's going on. We're not talking about the Halloween game today. Every single time I do this, you guys want to talk about a different game, okay? You need to drop the gimmick. It's ridiculous. We are not talking about the Halloween game today, okay? Now, there is new things to talk about in regards to that game, but when I did talk about it, you guys didn't want to have a conversation. We are 275 days until this thing releases. The biggest video game of all time. Halloween, the game could be past that. That might not come out until next October. So that's further off than this. So, you know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you. So we're going to take a look at this poll here. And we got 57 votes. We're going to wait until it hits 70 votes. Let's go 70 votes if we can manage 70 votes. There's 233 people in here. If you did deploy the troops and share the broadcast, we do appreciate that. As we wait for the votes to come in here, there's 275 days until Grand Theft Auto 6, and you guys are just jumping up and down for these for this slop here. 70 votes, and we're going to end the poll and share the results. So make sure to vote in the poll here as we continue to recap on Grand Theft Auto 6. Do you think we will get GTA Trailer 3 before the delay again? Not sure. Really couldn't tell you, but I will tell you that you guys have hit the poll number. We're going to end the poll here. And I asked, is this screenshot woke? Does it have any woke themes? And, well, the poll disappeared. Give it a refresh right there, and it says 56% said no, this has no woke themes. Well, we didn't put the word woke in there. I guess we forgot that. Might have to redo the poll. 43% says yes. So they're saying this has no woke themes. Okay. Here we go. I need you to lock in. Jason Duvall, okay? We've never gone through it like this. I need you to lock in. 275 days until Grand Theft Auto 6. Who's going to be here? Who's going to hold out? It's the biggest video game of our lifetime. It really is. There's nothing that's going to be bigger. I don't care if GTA 7 comes out sooner because of the help of AI. Okay, I don't care if that's the case. This is going to be bigger than GTA 7. Okay? If you can't understand that, then I don't know what to tell you. It is the end of era for the classic reign of video games as we know it. Okay? As this takes us into the future and beyond for the next 10 plus years. Jason Duvall, I need you guys to hit the like button. I need you guys to share the broadcast. I need you guys to get in here and continue the hype train in here if you can. So here we go. Jason Duvall. Jason wants an easy life, but things just keep getting harder. Look at this right here. Jason grew up around grifters. What does that mean? Jason grew up around grifters and crooks. After a stint in the Army, trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys doing what he knows best, working for the local drug runners. It might be time to try something new. So he's a Army vet. What a blatant copycat of Mafia 3. You know what I mean? Lincoln Clay was a Vietnam vet. What a blatant ripoff. I mean, honestly. Unbelievable. This guy's a Vietnam vet. So presumably, not a Vietnam vet, but a Army. It doesn't say how he came out of the Army, does it? Does it say that at all? Or doesn't say. It says after a stint in the Army. So we're going to assume that he got kicked out of the Army. I don't know. It sounds like that might be the storyline here. And maybe the prologue is Jason in the Army. I think that would be maybe an interesting prologue. I think that would be very different. I think that would be kind of compelling. Something a little bit different. They did a boot camp sequence or something. They do a boot camp sequence and then, maybe something goes wrong or something. I don't know. But he's apparently, he was in the Army. Jason Duvall. Dude, this looks like Paul Walker. Can you imagine being excited to play this slop? Could never be me. We're putting the jacket back on. We need you guys to lock in in a way that makes sense. Let's get some dubs up in the chat here. Let's get the support hype train afloat. 275 days. Who's going to be here in 275 days? We got Paul. That's literally Paul Walker. In fact, Paul Walker should sue. You can't tell me that doesn't look like Paul Walker, dude. So that's Jason Duvall right there. And he means business. If anything happens, I'm right behind you, by the way. What does that mean? Bro, they think they're fucking Shakespeare with this shit. Like every quote is something fucking special. These woke devs, I swear. They think their shit smells great. They really do. They think their shit smells great. And I understand, you got to have some cockiness. It's Rockstar Games. But it's a different Rockstar Games. So until we can see if the game is great or not, I think right now it's best to be cautiously optimistic. And very cautiously optimistic. Another day in paradise, right? Meeting Lucia could be the best or worst thing to ever happen to him. Jason knows how he'd like to turn it out. Jason knows how he'd like to turn out, but right now it's hard to tell. What does that even mean? Bro, this shit's straight up worse than AI. What does that mean? This shit is straight up worse than AI. Meeting Lucia could be the best or worst thing to ever happen to him. Jason knows how he'd like to turn out, but right now it's hard to tell. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. So again, Jason Duvall, and he's not the main character of the game. Don't be fooled. This website is deceiving. And I'll tell you why. Because he was not the first character that we saw in GTA 6 Trailer 1. The first character that we saw in GTA 6 Trailer 1 was Lucia. She's the main character, okay? Now, they might be setting it up differently here. And I guess Jay maybe it's in alphabetical order, I'm not sure. But Jason Duvall gets the spotlight first here on the website. We switch over to Lucia. Lucia Kimonis. You can't tell me that this isn't woke. This is the definition of woke. Oh, my God. Look at this. Hold on. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk, by the way. Strong and independent and willing to whip some ass. Jason's a pussy in this game. Okay? He got kicked out of the Army, presumably. He's had a troubled past. He's a loser, right? Jason's the loser. Lucia, she's the badass, you know? Strong and independent female lead. She has been able to fight. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk, by the way. She's a fucking MMA cage fighter, bro. Can you imagine defending this slop? Oh, she's hot, though, right? You know, that's all that matters. Get a life. I mean, you got 275 days to go find a fucking job. Jesus Christ. Guys, I'm sorry, but this might very well be the biggest disaster in all of video games, dude. Oh, my God. Life has been coming at her, swinging ever since. Fighting for her family, landed in the Lenia Penitentiary. Sheer luck got her out. Lucia's learned her lesson. Only smart moves from here, by the way. She's at the gym. Are they going to bring back the gym mechanic from San Andreas? Probably not. That's too much work. They got to tell a story about this strong, independent woman who was able to fight as soon as she could walk, by the way. It's not woke, by the way. You have to understand, she's the lead of this game. It's not Jason Duvall. She's always on top in the trailers. It's over. It's over. It just gets worse the more you scroll down. Oh, man. Can you imagine wanting to play this? It's woke. This is woke. This for any other game. If this were a Ubisoft game. If this were Saints Row 5. If this were any other game, it would be woke, 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 woke. That's all you would hear from the grifters. But you can't say anything negative about this game. Not that we're saying it for the sake of saying it, but I'm just saying you can't be critical of it. You can't say anything but positive things because right now the internet is totally for this game. Now, as soon as it's $100, they'll definitely turn on this game, if it is. So here we go. More than anything, Lucia wants the good life her mom has dreamed of since their days in Liberty City. But instead of half-baked fantasies, Lucia is prepared to take matters into her own hands. She is strong and she is independent. UFC cage fighter. Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey. Can you guys imagine being excited for this? This is everything that you guys were against. DEI, woke themes, and now you love it, by the way. You guys are straight up consumers. Can you at least pick a consistent opinion? Jesus. So here we go. It gets worse and worse. Look at that. Lucia's getting some fresh air. The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got. Fresh out of prison and ready to change the odds in her favor, Lucia's committed to her plan, no matter what it takes. A life with Jason could be her way out. Wow, blown away. Oh, shit, I'm blown away, homie. Can you imagine being excited for this? Only in Lanita. When the sun fades and the neon glows, everyone has something to gain and more to lose. Oh, God. It just gets worse and worse the more you scroll down. This is going to be a terrible character right here. I mean, you know, if you think Jason and Lucia are bad, I mean, this is going to be a terrible character right here. Where's the support, guys? We got to get the support up. Hit the like button, share the broadcast. We got Cal Hampton. 275 days until this woke slop releases. Cal Hampton. And this is their parody of an internet conspiracy guy or something. I don't know. This is cringe-ass fucking writing. Some Reddit shit. Cal Hampton. What if everything on the internet was true? Jason's friend and fellow associate O'Brien, Cal feels safest against hanging at home, swimming on Coast Guard comms with a few beers, some private browser tabs open. Cringe-ass writing already. Holy shit, this character sucks. And this is Jason's best friend, by the way, a fat ass. Oh, man. They had to throw this character in because they know that the people that play this game are, you know, they're going to relate to him. But if we come over here and we zoom in on this shirt, violence is cool. Thanks, video games. Cringe. I mean, it's so cringe. It's unbelievably cringe. Cal Hampton, by the way. Ugh. There are way too many birds flying around in perfect formation. Oh, my God, this looks terrible. This looks so bad, bro. You got this wannabe Ryan Gosling, Paul Walker dude, and his fat-ass friend with the cringiest humor possible. I can already tell where this is going. The psychopaths are in charge. Get used to it. Cal is at the low tide of America and happy there. Casual paranoia loves company. But his friend Jason has bigger plans. Here we go. We're going to visit the state of Lanota. Tour a few of the most-see destinations across the Sunshine State. With nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? It's a sad situation. So here we go. We're continuing. Here we got Bobby Ike. We got Bobby Ike, by the way. 275 days and you'll meet Bobby Ike. It's all about the heart, jack of trades. Bobby is a local Vice City legend and acts like it. One of the few to transform his time in the streets into a legitimate empire spanning real estate, strip club, and recording studio. Bobby's all smiles until it's time to talk business, by the way. Oh, shit. Riveting character here. Really just amazing character. The club money pay for the studio, and the drug money pay for it all. Unbelievable. What kind of iPhone is that? That's an iPhone fucking 7, dude. This guy's poor. Dude. Bro, that's straight up an iPhone 7. They need to Okay, we're lost on the website here. They need to update the phone model because that's an old phone model. That's got one camera. It's 2025. Most phones have at least two camera lenses on the back. So I don't know if that's a placeholder GTA 5 phone or what's going on, but that definitely needs to be updated for a 20. That's not a 2025 looking phone. Okay, I'm gonna be dead ass with you right now, and I know y'all are gonna disagree because it's coming from Michael. But if Luke Steffens was saying the same thing, you'd be all agreeing. This is not a 2025 phone. I don't know any phone that has a single lens camera on it in 2025. Even the cheapest ones have 3 lenses. Or 2. So this guy's all about the money, yet he has a shitty phone. Let's make that make sense. Top quality cuts. Bobby might seem like he's just out for himself, but it's partnership with the young aspiring music mogul Dequan. Only Raw Records, by the way. They're more invested in that. They just need a hit. Holy shit. Oh, it's going to be so bad. I need all of these interiors right here. All of these interiors right here, I need to be able to go into all of them. Okay? I am done playing these games where they put in a fake location where you can't. Red Dead Redemption 2 is really bad with this because it's a Wild West game. Okay? I mean, even in Valentine, there's cabins and places you can't go into. There's no interior made. This cannot be the case in Grand Theft Auto 6, okay? When I come down here to the Florida Keys, which is what this is supposed to be, all of these interiors, all of these buildings need to have interiors, period, end of story. All of these interiors need to have building. All of these buildings need to have interiors. Because if not, we're back to the same thing. And if this game cannot push the envelope forward, then AI is going to have to step in and do it. It's really that simple. Okay? If they can't figure out a solution to generate interiors, then what are we doing? Right? Doesn't make any sense. Even if there's nothing to do in them, we'll take it. Because it sells the idea that this is truly a living, breathing world. That's the ultimate end goal. For the end user, we need to sell the believability of Vice City. How do you do that? We actually have interiors now. Okay? We have to push the envelope of the open world genre. We have to push the envelope of this medium. You have to have interiors in your game. Okay? These buildings, I need to be able to go into at least 80%, 85% of these buildings here. If they can't figure that out, then it's a disappointment. Might as well turn the game off. Oh, but the story is great. Production value is great. The acting is great. It's got an emotional ending. Who cares? That's so typical. Give me a gameplay design feature. Give me something that is going to knock my socks off. And interiors would certainly help. And, if we're going to go extra step, make sure the interiors feel lived in. Okay? We don't need empty interiors. Now, if they have to do that, it's better than nothing. But we want our interiors to feel lived in. We want to be able to interact with some of the interiors depending on what the location is. Should not be hard to figure out. This is the Florida Keys. We got Mike Bobo in here. Mike Bobo's in here. He's paying attention and he's listening. We're 275 days until the biggest disaster in all of video games. It is over. The patents say that they will be enterable but no weapons. Yeah. Well, to be fair, no one's going to have a problem with that because they've been doing it since 2013. I mean, I'll have a problem with it, but, Mafia does that too. Imagine playing a game where you're in the Mafia and the game is so woke. Why are these game devs woke? It is a fucking video game. What they're saying to the player is that, yes, video games, they're agreeing with Jack Thompson. They were fighting against Jack Thompson for years and years and years. 20-something years ago, they were saying Jack Thompson's wrong. Violent video games do not cause violence, Blah, 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 blah. And then, all of a sudden, these game devs get so woke, and they get too many soy lattes in them, and they just start censoring what the player can and can't do. When in GTA 4, you could go into any interior, the gameplay changes nothing. The gameplay does not change at all. The controls do not change. The way you interact with the game does not change. Interiors are the same as exteriors. That is a form of censorship. If you want to call in and act like you know better, then I would love to hear your incel ass on the line right now. But you don't have the balls to fucking do it. So sit the fuck down and type away anonymously like the faggot you are, okay? I'm sick and tired of you losers not listening. It's so tiring. It's so tiring. You defend the woke themes day in and day out. You love woke. Just get a goddamn shirt that says woke. I love it on it. Because that's what you guys support. That's what you guys love. Woke this, woke that, woke this, woke that. It's unbelievable. And then you go on your little fucking fake-ass insincere rant and say, video games don't cause violence. Yet here you are secretly supporting that fucking notion. Stupid as shit. Because if you didn't believe that, then you would be for what I'm saying. You wouldn't be for the censorship, because why is there censorship in the first place? Mafia 3, no censorship. Watch Dogs 1 and 2, no censorship. Mind you, those games came out after Grand Theft Auto 5. Make it make sense. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And we saw the worst of it in Red Dead Redemption 2. We saw the worst of it in Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, we did. We saw the worst of it in Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm not going to get into it, but man, oh man. Imagine playing a game set in the wild, wild west, right? The end of the wild, wild west. A fucking outlaw game. You're a gunslinger, bro. You're in a gang. And you go into interiors, and the game says, well, we're going to change the way this works. You know, you can still kind of do it, but not really. You know, it's not like GTA 4 where it's like, wow, the same buttons are the same buttons that worked exteriorly. It makes absolutely no sense. You guys do not care about censorship when it comes to Rockstar games. I need all of these interiors to have a function when you go inside. People should be coming in and out of the interiors, and that's a way they can have NPCs despawn and spawn as well. There's a lot of smart ways. There has been many open world games since Grand Theft Auto 5 came out in 2013. Think about all the open world games, all the GTA clones. We've gotten Watch Dogs 1 and 2 since then, that franchise. Watch Dogs Legion as well, that franchise is now dead. We've gotten Saints Row. The new Saints Row, and then I think Saints Row 5 or 4, or whatever that one was called, Saints Row 4. I think that came out after 2013. Pretty sure. We got all these other fantasy open world games. There's been a lot of open world games since 2013. They have a lot to work from here. They have a lot to study. If I were at Rockstar Games, I would be buying my competition and saying, okay, we have a copy of Watch Dogs 1 and 2 here. Let's see what they did. Let's do it better. It's not hard to develop a video game. You have to get less cooks in the kitchen if you want the damn meal to be prepped right. It's as simple as that. You got too many cooks in the kitchen. No one knows what's going on. Okay? You need everyone on the same track. And that should be their mission statement. And apparently it is, to exceed expectations. That's from Rockstar's mouth. To exceed expectations. How is that going to happen? How is that going to happen? How is Rockstar going to exceed expectations? Because mine are really high. This is a $1 billion game, by the way. It's not even a rumor no more. It's confirmed. That's what Take-Two said, I believe. $1 billion. Now, a lot of that's probably going into the marketing when that really ramps up, and we're not going to discuss that marketing thing. Oh, they don't need to market. Okay, well, let's see if your grandma knows. Does your grandma know about Grand Theft Auto 6? Has she seen trailer 1 or 2? She hasn't. Okay, so they haven't done a great job in marketing this game, and they do need to market it because of that. It's as simple as that. If your grandma does not know about Grand Theft Auto 6, then they haven't done their job, and she doesn't. She doesn't know about this game. So they need to do way more marketing, and it needs to start ramping up here within the next 6 months or so. In January of 2026, the marketing should have started already. We should start seeing billboards, right? This is the biggest video game of all time. It doesn't make any sense.
What you doing up there?
Patrick 9,297
We got Reggie D in the building.
$4.99. If I can't pull my PayPay out and go to town on Lucia, I'm turning it off. It's over.
Well, you might want to play Postal or something like that. I think you could do that in that game. I'm not sure. Reggie D coming through with a $5 super chat. When did you guys start waking up in here? Looks like a Wii game. Well, we are. To be fair, we are zoomed in on the image here. But with that said, we need to. There's a lot of Mike Bobo. There's a lot of buildings here. I'm seeing houses. I'm seeing businesses, bro. Like this is it. This is the image right here. When we go to the Florida Keys in the game, and if we travel through this area, and we can't go into the interiors, we might have to turn it off because it's a disrespect to my intelligence. You're telling me Rockstar cannot figure out a solution? The developer with the most resources? Come on. They are now, mind you, working with the SSD by default. That is brand new for Rockstar Games. They have never made a game with the SSD by default. You know, Red Dead Redemption 2 was the old Fossil hard drive. So, as such, that could change the name of the game, and I don't think people are talking about that enough. Now, I'm not an engineer, and I don't know anything about game development, but hopefully they do at Rockstar, so they can manipulate that SSD and fine-tune it to their liking, and ensuring that things are very snappy and smooth. I need all of these, what you're seeing on the screen right now, we need to be able to go into 85% of these buildings, at least on that main road right there. That main road right there, we need to be able to go to the buildings on the side. Okay? People need to participate. Input Funny's correct. Oh my God. Why are you guys excited to play this game again, by the way? This guy should be in trailer 3, bro. This screw Jason and Lucia. Let's go to Drequan Priest, by the way. This guy's supposed to be like Tupac or something. Only Raw Records, by the way. Drecon was always more of a hustler than a gangster. Even when he was dealing on the streets to make ends meet, breaking into music was his goal. It's a fucking SoundCloud rapper, bro. Oh my God. Like, I don't want to play the story. It's going to be so uninteresting, bro. Dude! Can you imagine being excited for this slop? Dancers are like my ass. If the record's a hit, DJ's going to be spinning it. Blown away here. These characters are so memorable. Holy shit. You're with the label now. Now that he's signed to Real Dimes, Dequan's days of booking acts into Booby's strip club might be numbered as he sets his sights on the Vice City scene, by the way. Okay, so I need this guy. So this guy's sort of a DJ, but he's trying to break in. He should be dynamically performing at the clubs then, based on the in-game clock, not the storyline, the in-game clock, okay? We should be able to see Dequan go to the bar, unpack his stuff out of his trunk, set up the DJ equipment. I'm not trolling, bro. You want to talk about next level shit? That's how you're going to impress me with this game. Okay, we got the Grass Rivers, which there's nothing out there. We got Real Dimes, by the way. Viral videos and viral hooks. Bay LaCroix and Roxy. Real Dimes have been friends since high school. Girls was savvy to turn their shaking down local dealers in the cold hard cash via spicy rap tracks and relentless social media pressure. Social media, by the way, they're not holding out phones. Like, can we get up out of here? This is slop, bro. All my dimes in this club, meet my twin, make it a dub. Oh my God. So they're supposed to be like social media. Like what's the gimmick here with these characters? a relentless social media presence, yet they don't have phones out. Like, really? Like, make that make sense. Not one picture of these. Unbelievable. Are they sisters? Yeah, they're sisters. Are these sisters holding out their phone? It's unbelievable. One hit away from fame. An early hit single with the rapper D.W. Downplay took Real Dimes to new heights. Now, after 5 years and a whole lot of trouble, they signed out to only Raw Records, hoping lightning can strike twice. Blown away. Really just blown away here. Oh, man. Oh, they got a train here. How come no one's ever shown this? Mike Bobo, can you... Oh, this is so... There might be a higher res version available. Do you think we're going to be able to go into the train? It looks like it has 3D interiors, but we're not sure. If you can't go into that train, it's over. Unbelievable. Guys, we are 275 days away until this game releases, and you guys got nothing to say. But in 275 days, you're going to play the shut up and take my money game, aren't you? That's what you're going to be playing. Oh, we got Raul Batista, by the way. Oh, Lord. Experience counts. Confidence, charm, and cunning. Raul's a seasoned bank robber. Always a hunt for talent, ready to take the risk, bring the biggest rewards. Where's the support? Oh, my God, they're using the old... Why does everyone have an old-school phone in this game? It's got one... It's the same phone model as the bouncer. Why do they only have one camera lens? That's like GT... This is GTA 5 recycled asset. Oh, this game looks like slop. Life is full of surprises, my friend. I think we'd all be wise to remember that. A professional adapts. Raw's relentlessness, recklessness raised the stakes with every score. Sooner or later, his crew will his crew will have to double down or pull their chips from the table. Blown away. Rockstar Games, I'm locked in. I mean, oh my God. Here, let's see what's going on in here. We got Ambrose. We got Brian Heder. He's in trailer 2. Fuck you doing up there? Nothing better than a mudslide at sunset. Brian's classic drug runner from the golden age of smuggling the keys, still moving product through his boatyard with his third wife, Lori Bronny's been long enough to see the other's dirty work. Riveting. Blown away here. I own so much grass on a plane, I can make the state of Louisiana levitate. Blown away here. I just don't think it was necessary to introduce all of these characters this far out. I mean, it's just like maybe trailer 3, they could have had this on the website. But, like, I think they pulled the curtain back a little too soon on this. Do we really need to have a description on every character? Because the characters are boring. And, you know, look at this right here. They're gonna stand around right there. I can tell you how this is gonna work. They're gonna stand around right there. They're not gonna get into their boat. They're just gonna stand there. It's the same thing as GTA 5. Dude. Like what should happen, and I can easily design this right now without any experience in game development. I could tell you from an end user perspective, but you know, when the player and the player has a radius, right? When the player gets close to these NPCs, it enables a trigger, and they start their animation sequence of them maybe getting on the boat to sell the believability. Shouldn't be that hard. I mean, I just figured it out. It really shouldn't be that hard. So there it is, coming May 26, 2026, which as of this broadcast is 275 days away. And they are closing it right there. Trailer 3, by the way. Trailer 3, by the way. Oh, my God. We see the football in there. Can you guys see the football? Yeah, we see a gas canister. We see the football right there. That implies that you might be able to throw the football in the game. And that's what we need to do on the beach. Okay, we need beach activities. If the beach is lifeless, if the beach doesn't have the energy that we're looking for, the believability of a beach, that it's going to be a sad situation. We need to be able to throw the football. I want to be able to throw the football for 5 hours in this game and have it really unique and you know, truly dynamic. And you're going to make fun and say, well, you know, the game that you're dreaming of and thinking of isn't possible. And maybe that's the case, but it will be eventually in 10 years with AI. So it won't be a long wait if this game doesn't manage to fulfill expectations in that way. But we need to be able to interact with nearly everything in this game. You know, if we were to play Grand Theft Auto 5 right now, I could show you things that are just totally wrong with the game. I mean, it's just, it's ridiculous. I mean, when I get in a cement truck in GTA 5, you can't pour cement. Why? Make that make sense? I mean, honestly, can you make that make sense? In GTA 6, when you get in a cement truck, you should be able to pour cement. They love to make these games woke and anti-fun. I mean, in Saints Row 2, you would. I don't know if the cement truck worked, but I know the certain trucks had different abilities. It's a sad situation, it really is. It's really a sad situation. Lucia's a cage fighter. It's over. Compare this slop to GTA 4 characters. Yeah, I mean, it's just a sad situation. It really is. I don't know how pouring cement could be any fun. Well, you're woke. You're literally woke. You're telling me that when you get in a cement truck in GTA 6 that pouring cement wouldn't be fun? Really? Like, what is wrong with you guys? You guys don't know what fun is. I'm going to make my own game with AI. And it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, when you get in the fire truck in GTA 5, you can spray water. At least you could in GTA 4, right? Okay. Well, that has the gimmick. So why doesn't the cement truck? Why doesn't the cement truck? Every vehicle that has, you know, a special thing to it should be able to be activated. You guys are so woke. These guys are woke in here. They're literally arguing about a cement truck, and they're saying, why should we be able to pour cement? I don't know, because that makes an interesting gameplay mechanic. Like, what if you pour it on something and then it like freezes it? You know what I mean? Can you be real for a minute? Unbelievable. I mean, you guys are not. The cement truck can help you bear exactly. And yeah, knowing Rockstar, they would make that a thing, but it would only be for a mission. No, it's called cement. You guys are wrong. You guys are wrong. How does it feel to be a part of the Losers Club? Maybe you guys should hit the like button and share the broadcast. Where's the big time support here today? You know, it's funny how the walking streams are. You guys can't tune in for those. Only 80 viewers, but man, we get more support. Unreal. And I got TTS on and everything. You guys can't handle it. Unreal. We really need you to lock in here. Where is the support? Raul Batista. It is a sad situation.
What you doing up there?
There it is right there. Someone's coming through.
Jim super chatted $5. Who's hyped for trailer 3?
Jim D is in the building with a $5 super chat. You love to see it. He's coming through and supporting the broadcast here. And certainly in a way that makes sense as Jim D comes through and he says, are you guys excited for trailer 3? And, you know, we'll see what it entails. Hopefully it's a lot more hype than trailer 2 because trailer 3 should be more hype. I mean, because It's going to be coming out when the game comes out, so it's going to be closer to the release date of GTA 6, if that makes any sense. So trailer 3 will be close to the release of the actual game dropping, and I think as such, the trailer should be a little bit more hype. So Jim D is in the building here, and he's coming through supporting the broadcast here. They'll argue with you to lower expectations instead of raising them. Yeah, I mean, if you really can't understand the cement truck thing, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay, you're not. I'm glad you don't make this game because it would be anti-fun and woke. I can play GTA 5 right now. I got a PlayStation 5 controller with me. Okay, I can go into that game right now if it works. And what we can do is I can show you really quickly what needs to be fixed and improved. Now, you have to understand that GTA 5 is a PlayStation 3 game. Okay, we got Rat Finder coming through with a $4 super chat, and he says he found that in the rat cave. That's what we love to see. He's digging through that couch again, supporting the broadcast here, and certainly in a way that makes sense. This guy said the cement truck isn't fun, by the way. Really? I could spend 5 hours with the cement truck alone if the mechanics were fantastic. You click R3, the cement comes out of the funnel in the back. And I have to ban you. You are so woke and anti-fun. Now, I understand this isn't a Saints Row game, but you're not getting it. You're not understanding the principle of it, and it's really just so sad. This guy was questioning why should the cement work in the cement truck? Do you really have to think that through? It's called fun. You know what I mean? Holy shit. You guys are so woke. We haven't been able to drive the train since San Andreas. Well, there is a mission in GTA 5 where you do drive the train, and that really pissed me off because once the mission was over, I thought, well, maybe they unlock it for single player. No. But in Red Dead Redemption 2, however, you can drive the train. So they've added that, and I think that will carry over here to GTA 6. Now, here's what I'm going to need from the train. I'm going to need the San Andreas mechanics to return, okay? The derail. You can't derail the train in Red Dead Redemption 2, so that's unrealistic. Now, granted, it's a steam engine, but... So we need the derail to come back, right? Rockstar Games was on top of their game back in 2004 with GTA San Andreas. They really were. And it's just like they've gone the wrong direction and made things anti-fun, and it's sad, you know. San Andreas was just empowering the player to have fun. Didn't matter if it was silly or goofy or whatever the case might have been. You could just do things in the game. There's just so many activities and there's so many things to do and see in the game. It's fantastic. You can get on the train in San Andreas as a passenger or a engineer, and you can derail the train. Not only can you derail the train, but you can do mini games. You can do missions in San Andreas. It's a PS2 game, by the way. I think we've plateaued with the PlayStation 2. Not in terms of graphics or photorealism or anything like that, but just really in terms of functionality with these games, because it's unbelievable how San Andreas is still superior to any of these GTA games that have come out after, the two games that have come out after. And that's why this one has to be better than that. It really does. We have to focus on immersion. We have to focus on ensuring that this game is going to have unbelievable replayability. Unbelievable replayability. I mean, really, honestly. Okay, we got Rat from the West coming through yet again. And he's digging through that couch yet again, and it's a hard time over there, but he's still coming through. Look at that right there. He's digging through that couch, supporting broadcast here with the two-time Tony Hawk combo. Who was that guy that was talking about the cement truck? I'm going to have to go up here and see who this is, because there's no way you really thought that. That was just bait. Right here, Cyber Access, by the way. Channel Activity joined 6 years ago. You've got to be kidding me, bro. He says, I don't know how pouring cement can be any fun, to be To be fair, what does that mean? To be F. That's some Zoomer shit. To be fair, that doesn't make any sense. If you see, you're woke. You're anti-fun. There you go. I can't help you. Thank God you're not on the dev team because holy shit. This guy doesn't understand how getting in a cement truck in GTA 6 and pouring cement out of the back of the cement truck is he doesn't understand the fun in that. Well, that's why these games are in the shape that they're in. That don't ban me. Okay, but I don't understand what you're talking about. You're telling me that if you played GTA 6, you got into a cement truck and you weren't and it doesn't matter if you can pour cement or not? So what's the difference then? Because in a fire truck in GTA 5, I believe you can spray water. Now, I think you could do side missions and stuff, but I don't know if they brought those back for GTA 5. I can't remember. But I know they're in San Andreas. Everything in the game world needs to have a purpose, folks, okay? He's still not answering my question. I mean, cement is boring compared to... no, you're a loser. He doesn't get it. You just don't get it. Thank God these people aren't on the dev team. But the thing is like you probably have some people like that are on the dev team that will argue and say that that's not a necessity. I disagree. It is a disrespect to my intelligence when I play these games and you go into an interior, there's nothing in there. You go into this special vehicle, you can't utilize the special vehicle functions, right? It doesn't make any sense. When I get into a hearse, the Romero in Grand Theft Auto 6, you know, you should be able to, I don't know. You know, there should be at least a casket in the back because there were in San Andreas. And I think in San Andreas, didn't the casket fall out? Those games were so advanced, bro. Like how has the technology gone forward? Quantum leaps of technology progress. And you guys are whining and complaining. Look at this right here. Big time support. Adam Theory is in the building. Woo! Look at this, homie. Adam Theory is coming through, and he's coming through in a way that makes sense. Hard and strong. And hard and strong is what we love to see. Adam Theory is giving it to us just how we like it with a $10 super chat. And as such, let's go ahead and get the lasers out. Big Time Theory is plowing through with the $10 super chat. Adam Theory is in the building, and he's coming through in a way that makes sense. You love to see it. Big time support right there from Adam Theory. We're going to go ahead and get the fireworks out and get the thumbs up and the whole damn nine. Adam Theory is plowing through it. He's plowing through in a way that makes sense. You love to see it with the $10 super chat. Woo! That's what we're talking about. Adam Theory plowing through hard and strong in a way that makes sense. I'm going to play Grand Theft Auto 5 because Adam Theory came through, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. If we can make that happen. Okay. Got my PlayStation 5 controller here. You know, the technology is just unbelievable. We got the PlayStation 5 controller here. We're going to turn this on. Look at this right here. Whew. Why is that dirty? Turning the PlayStation 5 controller on. And we're going to go ahead and get this going here. And hopefully in a way that makes sense. As Adam Theory is coming through. Never mind. We might not be able to do it here. Okay, looks like we might be able to do it here. It's getting a little complicated here. There we go. I think we've got it figured out here. And, yeah, it looks like everything's good to go. So we're going to switch over here. And we're going to come over here. Adam Theory plowing through hard and strong. Yeah, look at this right here. We need you guys to lock in and lock in a way that makes sense. Look at this right here. Grand Theft Auto 5. We're going to play the Xbox One version here. Need you to lock in. Can you guys see this on the screen? It is working. I can tell you that right here and right now. This is fantastic technology. We're living in the future. Adam Theory coming through with the $10 super chat. I'm going to show you the cement truck in GTA 5 so you guys can cry more about that. If this works, look at this right here. Xbox, by the way. We're playing it with a PlayStation 5 controller. We need you guys to lock in here. GTA 5. And we're going to try and find the cement truck, and we're going to show you our disappointment here. Now, granted, this is a 2013 video game, and we're locked in and we're loaded, and it's a little choppy, but we'll see if it restabilizes here. Look at this. Unbelievable. Grand Theft Auto 5, a 2013 video game. We're going to come outside here. Whew. Look at this right here. We're going to jump down. Dude! We need you to lock in Grand Theft Auto 5 on the screen right here. What the hell? Hello? Dude! What does that mean? Guys, do we know where a cement truck is? I know where one's at. Adam Theory is coming through and he's plowing hard and strong. And this is the Xbox One version for some reason. I don't know why we're playing the outdated Xbox One version, but nonetheless, we need you to lock in. Look at this. I mean, hell, I'm playing GTA 6 right now. What you mean, homie? Dude! GTA 6, homie. We're going to go find the cement truck if that is a possibility. And we're going to demonstrate our disappointment. Need you to lock in. Look at this. Oh, here's another disappointment. I'm going to come out. And the telephone number situation here is just a truly sad situation, that I could tell you. How do we pull up how do we do the number thing? Well, I don't know how to do it, but the phone numbers in this game do not work, which is ridiculous to say the least. So they need to fix that. That I can tell you. They really do need to fix that. We're going to try to find this cement truck. I think there's one really close here. Look at this empty world, dude. This is bad, bro. Dude, this is so bad. As Adam Theory plows through with a $10 super chat. I'm trying to find this cement truck, but I think it's the other way. It's around here somewhere. Believe me, I was disappointed. Believe me, I was disappointed. That I can tell you. One more street down here. I think this is going to be it. We take a right here, and we keep going straight. There's a construction sign right there. We're going to keep going straight here, and hopefully we get to the cement truck. And in a way that makes sense, we need you to lock in here. This is the Xbox One version, by the way.
What you doing up there?
Someone else is coming through.
At Decepticon Beats has just tipped €11.
Look at that right there. Decepticon Beats is in the building.
Rockstar really need to put you in GTA 6, Michael.
Yeah, they
because
really
no one
do.
Does this much coverage of the game.
They
You
really do, and I
deserve
think we
the
found the
praise and
cement truck.
acknowledgement.
Decepticon Beats is in the building. Decepticon
Xbox
Beats is in the building. Decepticon Beats is in the building. Decepticon Beats is in the building. And look at this right here. It didn't spawn, bro. It didn't spawn, bro. The truck should be right here. Unbelievable. It didn't spawn. The truck should be right there. We got Decepticon Beats in the building and coming through in a way that makes sense. Hard and strong, $11 super chat. You love to see it as Decepticon Beats is coming through and in a way that makes sense. So you guys can't hear the game. There was no game audio, huh? Okay. Well, we can fix that. That's a lot of work. Let's try and fix it here. Get you guys some game audio. for Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah, that might work. So we'll see if we got you guys some game audio as we come back. But Decepticon Beats with the $11 super chat says, Rockstar really need to put you in GTA 6, Michael, because no one does this much coverage of the game. You deserve the praise and acknowledgement. Exactly. World Class is the best in the world. And what he does, that I could tell you. We're going to come right back in. I need you guys to lock in. I'm going to try and find this cement truck. And hopefully... Oh, that's not what we want in here. Okay, do you guys have... Yeah, you guys have audio now. Why can't we find the cement truck?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
What you doing all the way out here?
Hello?
I got a sweet gig. For sure. How's it going? I'm not in the mood for chatting.
Hello? I can't talk. It's not doing anything. Oh, it's lagging.
My wife replaces me
Hey
at my
there.
job.
Can't wait to
That
meet up
is
later.
degrading.
Guys, we got to find the cement truck. We're going to come up around here, see if the cement truck is here. And it's just not here. Unbelievable.
Shit! Cops!
But this is another thing that we're talking about. I mean, this building over time in Grand Theft Auto 6, they should be able to complete this building in GTA 6 in real time through the in-game progress. Rather, in-game clock, let's say that. This is the Xbox One version, by the way. Need you to lock in here. Look at that. Xbox One version. Look at that.
I have eyes on the target.
Oh my god. Dude! Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
LSPD, motherfucker! Get in cover!
Who's shooting? Oh my god, bro.
Take him down! Let's go!
The car's not starting.
Gotta reload!
Easy. Look at that. Look at that. The tires are breaking. This is a PS3 game, dude. This is a PS3 game.
You are looking toadstool.
Should be a helicopter down here, right? Of course not. Dude.
Damn it!
Oh my god, he's taking a
What's wrong with you?
he's taking a picture.
Oh, really suck. Hey, no, wait. I didn't mean it like that. Relax. Oh, you give me hives. Oh, God.
Okay, buddy.
I work with a bunch of spoiled brats.
Ain't no joke.
And right here's the problem with GTA 6, the phone animation. There's a lot of NPCs in GTA 6 that are just staring at their phone, and I understand that might be realistic, but it's pretty lazy.
Spoiled kids turn into bitch-ass adults.
Oh.
What's happening?
The worst. They got cracks on the wall. I wouldn't fly them even if I got paid. I got paid.
They don't react when I have it out. Like, what is this? What?
I've trodden shit with more brains.
What a barren wasteland this game is, dude. This is the Xbox One version. Oh my god, that's terrible! Dude, that's bad. Why is that so bad? That's really bad. For Rockstar? Dude. Dead empty open world here. Holy shit. Dead empty open world. Unbelievable. Guys, we need you to lock in.
You're a total moron. Brainless fool.
Holy.
I'm saving up for the collector's edition. I just walked past the weirdo.
What?
She's mad that I stay home a lot.
What the fuck? Dude, that was.
Later.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
was dressed like a clown.
The fuck is wrong with
I
you?
expect a big bump. Listen, nobody likes you.
Go on, man.
Don't poke your ass out so far next time. Later.
Dude.
Just call me when you're ready.
Hey, what's up?
You dumbass.
Hey, I don't want no trouble.
Stay where you are, please.
You're a waste of space on this earth.
Oh no!
I mean, for a PlayStation 3 game, this is pretty good.
Damn, traffic is that backed up? I wish you would have told me earlier, asshole. Hey, I could be working on my manuscript right now. Whatever, you don't understand my art. See you later. Just
You look like you
sick-
struggle with simple tasks.
Let's just stay cool. No problem here.
You are utterly ridiculous.
And if you shoot the gas, look at this car. If you shoot the gas tank, doesn't the gas come out? Where's the gas tank on that one? Right here. Oh. Doesn't do anything. Dude, look at that. We can duck in the car. We playing GTA 6 right here. What you mean we don't need... Dude, it's empty!
Police! Help me, someone!
Cocksucker!
Help me!
You look like an ugly woman. Having a really bad menstrual cycle.
Okay, that's it. You're going down.
Come on!
You're a tower.
What you doing up there?
At
This is pretty good. This is pretty good.
68 super chatted $5.
It's what we love to see. Adam Theory is plowing through here today. Yet again with a two-time Tony Hawk combo, Adam Theory is in the building coming through. With a $5 super chat. Guys, you got to remember, this is, first of all, this isn't even the most up-to-date version. This is the Xbox One version, which actually, I don't know, it seems like it's better than the one that's out. The Series X version or PlayStation 5 version. But you have to understand that this is a 2013 video game, and I'm like, the foundation's here. But we, like, when we play this game, we look at it and we say, okay, how can they improve what they already have? And it's like, there's a lot of interaction here. And you know, you press right on the D-pad to talk to people. You can talk to people in this game, but you can't select what you choose. You can't select positive or negative like Red Dead 2. So it's the same system, but you just can't really choose. The game just kind of figures that out for you. But we're seeing there's tennis. I don't remember the tennis players, bro. There's no way. We have to go back. Adam Theory is plowing through hard and strong here today. As we come back over here, there's tennis play. I do not remember tennis players on the court. There's no way. When did they add this? Dude, this is already a great foundation for GTA 6. Like, I don't remember them playing tennis.
Did you lose a very big bet?
Okay, buddy. Wait, we can't go inside. It's blocked off. Oh, here we go. Oh my God, it's real! The ball! Wait, is this woke? Hello? Oh my God, it's not woke. There's no way. Wait, what happens if you break their script? Oh my God, it's the same animation. Dude! I don't remember them playing tennis. I thought it was just all empty. Oh. I mean, it would be really hard for them to screw GTA 6 up because I'm actually kind of impressed here. For a 2013 game? I don't remember them playing tennis, though. I didn't know they had an animation. But was it the same animation every time, though? Or were they actually playing tennis? Was it the same animation every time, or? Yeah, we got a. I can't see. It's 240. It went down to 240p. It went down to 240p. Why is it nighttime?
Why, oh, why do you exist?
Look at that. Dude, it's going to be so hard for them to mess GTA 6 up. They just have to add more interiors and really layer this out even further. But I was trying to show you the cement truck. Yeah, we can't find it. What is what the hell is that? What is this? What is this? Oh. I can't see the screen. It's too dark. Okay, does any of we got one interior here. Let's show you the woke themes. Let's show you the woke themes here. This is woke. Okay, I need you to lock in. Pull the shoddy out. Shoddy is out, okay? This is woke. We go into the Beanco store. The shoddy gets put away automatically. That's censorship. You can't pull it back out. That's censorship, homie. You can't defend this. That is straight up censorship. Oh, but Michael, you're not playing it the right way. You're not playing it the right way. Okay, but why does the gun automatically disappear? That's woke. Doesn't do it in GTA 4. This is woke. Tell me how that makes sense. Is it a limitation of the engine? I mean, I don't... How do you do it? What an amazing game. Hello? Hello?
Shout if you need me.
What is this slop? Now we're hoping that they're going to implement the Red Dead Redemption 2 shopping where you can pick things up and... Okay, so how do you can't... Oh my god, this game is trash. This is so woke. So you have to do it... Oh my god. It is a sad situation.
That was insane!
The fuck?
Listen, even your parents can't stand you.
There's no way. Dude. What the fuck?
You're a total moron.
Now it's going to let me in. Make that make sense. It's closed, by the way.
Moron.
What does that mean? There's no way. Wait, so if I go out, the doors are going to be locked? They said it's closed. When the door shuts, it's going to lock?
Listen, nobody likes you.
Dude, you cannot shoot me. Dear God!
Bro, this is slop. I can't see the screen.
Dickhead!
Dude, they got working mirrors, bro. Unbelievable. I mean, it really is unbelievable. Dude, this is slop. It's over. Okay, so we jumped into GTA 5. We wanted to refresh your memory on that game. I mean, there's a foundation there, and it's a game that came out on a console that came out how long ago? 2000. That's a game that was developed on 2005 hardware. I mean, really, GTA 6 should be leaps and bounds, a quantum leap forward on that. But I think if they work on that foundation and just really make everything a lot better and add more depth to everything, I think winning combination there, I think. We don't need animations for everything. Yeah, well, in Saints Row 1, you could do there's more functionality in Saints Row 1. Unbelievable. And Pawnfee says, insulting my intelligence and player freedom. Imagine not being able to upstairs. I mean, it's woke. It's so woke. There's no other explanation. It's seriously woke. It's woke themes. I don't know if it was picking up on the stream, but it's just we saw woke themes on display. Unbelievable. But you guys don't care. It's a sad situation. I saw woke themes all throughout that gameplay experience. I mean, tell me how it makes sense. You guys defend it time and time again. Oh, you're just not playing the game right, Michael. You don't know what you're talking about there, buddy. Yeah, Saints Row 2, they really got it down. A lot of things to do in Saints Row 2. It's like San Andreas, you know. That's why it was a great game to pick up if you even had GTA 4, so you could play something that was a little bit more fun and less woke. Okay, we're going to be wrapping this up here shortly at the 2-hour mark, so about 4 minutes. We're going to be wrapping this up. We got 275 days until GTA 6. And we jumped into GTA 5. We did a little recap on the GTA 6 website. And the support wasn't here. I mean, Adam Theory came through and a few others, but man, you guys are just... Where's the support? You know, we gave you world-class, high-quality caliber content here today. No one else is doing this broadcast. And sad situation. Does the cement truck do anything in GTA 5? No, that's what I was going to show, but it wasn't there. I mean, we can try and spawn in real quick one last time, but the cement truck doesn't do anything. And then we had woke people in here today say that the cement truck, you know, why does that need to do anything? And it's like, well, that's why the game's trash. I mean, that's why the game will never get better. Yeah, 275 days until GTA 6 releases. Not that long. I mean, it sounds long, but it's not that long. And we've waited longer for Trailer 2. Trailer 1 to Trailer 2 was over 400 days. This is an easy wait. Assuming they don't delay it. If they delay it, then obviously that number is going to change. But if they don't delay the game, we know nothing about it. It can be good or bad. Yeah, I mean, it's a 50-50 right now. But we have to understand that the people that even made that game some of them are no longer at the studio. So, for better or worse. Red Dead Redemption 2 Tahiti expansion. Oh, Lord. No. One of the worst parts about that game is when you go to that island. Holy shit. Oh, it's so bad. There's like 4 more hours of gameplay. And it's the same mission over and over and over again. I'm serious, but like, bro, Red Dead Redemption 2, if you play that story mode and the missions are the exact same. Every single mission. Especially later on in the game. Later on in the game, it just becomes the same mission on repeat. I'm not trolling. You should be able to do everything in the next GTA game exactly. Like finding the cement truck and pouring cement out and then watching it have an impact on the game world. You know, contemporarily, you get the cement truck and you pour the cement down on the road and then cars eventually get stuck in it or go slower. I think that would be funny. But you guys are woke and anti-fun, so, I mean, you wouldn't know anything about that. That's why you can't make a great game. You guys are probably the guys that made Saints Row 2022. They had an opportunity to make a fun game. It's like, who cares if the game is woke? If the game's fun, we don't need to play the story. We'll skip the cutscene. But when you have a game, and an all-new map, by the way, too. An all-new map, all these possibilities, and they just couldn't get it done.
What you doing up there?
It was woke and anti-fun.
Jack Bitten 5,900.
Yeah, we're going to get that lawnmower out. We're going to cut the grass. I mean, it's going to be crazy.
Who's looking forward to cutting grass into 6?
Yep, they've already added it in Bully. In Bully, one of the punishments is shovel snow or mow the grass. And I think it needs to return in GTA 6. I really do. I think you should be able to get on the lawnmower and the grass should grow in real time. Yeah, and if you don't agree, then I don't know what to tell you. I think that's crazy if you don't agree. We got Jack Bitten coming through. Jack Bitten is in the building here today. And he's coming through for potentially the last Super Chat of the broadcast here as we wind things down. Jack Bitten in the building. Let's go ahead and get those lasers out. And I agree. I'm excited to see that mechanic return. It was in Bully, and hopefully it returns here in GTA 6. Crazy to think that GTA 5 was developed on 20-year-old hardware. Yeah, it's 2005 hardware. That is insane. So, you know, they obviously had to cut corners. They obviously had to, and the GTA 5 today is still, it's still the same game. Still the same, under the hood, it's still the same game for the most part, but 2005 hardware, that's what that game had to run on, and they obviously had to cut corners, and the game that you play on PlayStation 5 and Series X and PC, it's still the same game, just with the new coat of paint, better coat of paint, but and they've added a few things here and there, but still the same game. And it's just like when you play GTA 6, it needs to be a quantum leap forward. I mean, it really should, because if you're talking about a game that was developed for 2005 hardware, they obviously had to cut corners in areas that maybe they didn't want to. And now that we have way better hardware than ever before, there shouldn't be as many excuses. Should be a quantum leap forward. Should be a quantum leap forward. I need you guys to start locking in. We got a totally dead chat in here. 275 days. Everyone's going to be yapping about this game. Alrighty, folks, we have officially hit the 2-hour marker. We're going to be wrapping this one up here. But before we do, let's go through the Top Fan XP leaderboard. Number 1, Adam Theory. Coming through in a way that makes sense with 77.5 XP. Number 2, Decepticon Beats. Decepticon Beats in the building with a 650 XP. Number 3, Cool Friend is in the building with a 500 XP. And we got Rat from the West, 450 XP. And top number 5, Blur with a 400 XP. Yeah, that's what we love to see. As Mike Bobo kicked us off, pop the cherry, set the mood, the vibe, the tone of the atmosphere for here today. Yeah, with that said, we're going to wrap it up here. 275 days until GTA 6. Could be the biggest disaster in all of video. But we'll just have to wait and see if that really does turn out to be the case. Hopefully not. But 275 days until GTA 6. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show. And with that said, we will see you later. It's over.